The time is finally here, guys. Our storage barn is getting a concrete slab in it. Let's get pouring, baby.
The twist is we are going to be doing this with bagged mix, 80-pound Sackcrete bags that we will be using with our mud mixer machine. Our goal is to hopefully complete this in 4 days.
This is going to be a huge upgrade for us to have an enclosed area with flooring that's not just dirt and rocks. We've been dreaming of this space since moving on to Bisbone.
2 years ago, we found this used carport structure on Marketplace. We convinced our friends Evan and Brittany to travel 3 hours out here to help us disassemble it.
Since then, we've been slowly chipping away at getting this bad boy reassembled. You might remember in one of our videos last year, we broke in the new mud mixer and poured our very first footer. Heather and I bolted the base plates onto threaded J-bolts that we concreted into the footers. We assembled the framework using self-tapping screws. And earlier this summer, some of our amazing neighbors and friends helped us hoist up the 25-foot metal panels for the roof.
Our neighbor Todd kindly offered to come back a few days later and welded up the bracing to give the frame even more rigidity for those windy days. Thanks to Todd, this roof ain't going nowhere.
Over the last few days, we've been working in preparation to pour the slab, which is going to be 20 by 25. We backfilled the area with lime-rich, crushed rock, which is essentially AB mix. I raked it all flat and compacted it. Then yesterday, we spread out 6mm vapor barrier and built wooden forms. We're going to be splitting this into 8 different pours.
We are hoping to reuse these forms on each pour. We are doing a layer of pea gravel on top of the vapor barrier with a wired grid for strength. Since the slab is going to be 3 inches, we didn't think it was necessary to use rebar.
First bag!
Airtime. The slabs turned out great. This is our first time making slabs, by the way.
We've never done any concrete finishing ever.
No. Thank you so much to Todd for helping us today. It was a huge success. You were awesome. Check out Todd if you haven't already. Todd Build Stuff.
It's also
on YouTube.
It's also a learning experience for all of us. Todd has also never done concrete before, but we're planning on doing a slab at his property, which is not too far from ours. So we're going to use the same machine and techniques we learned from our slab to do his slab. So we're going to be helping Todd next time.
Yeah, we have some more energy. We feel like we could do maybe another slab today because I think it's around like 2 o'clock.
But I have to go to the hospital. Actually split open my pinky. I'm not going to show you. I'm wearing a glove.
It's bad.
It's pretty deep and it's a pretty long cut. So I think I'm going to need stitches. Like seriously, I wore gloves just so I could finish the job today. So I'm about to head out and get this taken care of so we can get back to work tomorrow.
Tomorrow we're gonna do another 2 if we're feeling it, and I'm thinking so. And we're gonna do another 2 and another 2 until we're done. We got 6 more to go.
We're 25% done, so we're gonna do 4 sets like this.
Yeah.
And that'll go all the way across then.
Yeah, so we'll see you tomorrow, guys. It is day 2 of our slab pour.
Only day 2? I'm already tired.
Yeah, I'm really tired this
We got
morning.
3 more days of this, counting today. That's okay though, it's worth it.
We got this. So we covered the space last night with vapor barrier.
Plastic.
We were told that if we covered it, it would cure, slower, which is a good thing. But check out this weird footprint we got overnight. What is that? That looks like a baby foot or maybe an alien.
I don't know, something with 4 toes and maybe like a 3-inch long foot walked on this. Who knows? I think we might have aliens out here, guys.
Yeah, because we definitely don't have babies out here in the desert, that's for sure. Our plan of action today is to do another 2 slabs. And yeah, we got 3 more days of this. On the 4th slab, and it's going smoothly and very fast compared to the 3rd one that Mark and I did by ourselves earlier this morning. We have some awesome neighbors, Ember and Todd, helping us on the 4th one. It's going great. The boys are doing a great job screeding. So what we're doing right now, after the boys have screeded it a couple times, we're trying to get some voids filled in. Like you can kind of see they've tried to fill in here. And then that spot right there, there's a void. And right here, we're gonna have to fill this in as a void. Woo! We are on day 3 and I'm exhausted. I don't know about you.
I'm feeling it. We're definitely in the middle of this project.
Yeah, yesterday we were on our 3rd slab and it was just Mark and I, and we were really struggling.
It took us twice as long to do that 1 slab.
Yeah. And it was really, we did a wetter pour than we did the first day, and it took really long to cure, and it was hard to work with when we screeded it. It was just, yeah, it was kind of a mess.
But after that, Todd showed back up. Ember and Todd were both here, and we all 4 worked on this slab. And that one, with the 4 of us, was a piece of cake. So Todd is coming back again today to help us.
Thank you so much, Todd. You're our savior.
Slab 5 and hopefully 6. We're going to get knocked out.
And I will say that
quickly.
With this mud mixer, 2 people, even 1 person could do this, but it's going to be a lot more work and labor.
It's not the pouring of it is easy. It's the finishing. I mean, this is our first time ever doing concrete like this.
Yeah.
We've done foundational stuff, stem walls, things like that. And there's less finishing involved. With this, it's like you're spending hours on your knees just getting the edges and getting the top looking smooth. And I think it still looks not great compared to like what a pro would do, but we're satisfied with it. It's just a lot more work than what we would have thought.
I just want a leveled surface that isn't dirt. That's all I want. So I'm cool with it.
Yeah, so we're happy with how it's coming out. I mean, that's really what matters.
Yep,
So,
we have 2 more days. We got today and then tomorrow, and we should be done. The light is at the end of the tunnel. I can see it.
we're on track. We got to move this form down in order
Yeah.
to do the next 2 slabs today. So let's get to that before Todd gets here.
Yep, let's go. Mark and Todd put the forms in. We are almost ready to get going.
Well, so yesterday's work that we did, I made a mistake. I actually messed up. I don't think it was that bad, but we covered the two slabs here with plastic wrap just to make it cure slower, which is supposed to make harder concrete. And when I put the wrap over it, I didn't notice it until this morning, but it had cut these giant creases into the surface. It was just still too wet when I did it. So there were actually these huge cuts going down into it. So early this morning I came out, I sprinkled some water and I kind of troweled it out. So you're gonna see these inconsistencies kind of on it. So that's what that is. But lesson learned. No plastic tonight unless it's like actually started to cure.
And our forms were a little off today, right?
They weren't off, it's just that this last section is gonna be a foot longer. So these are all 6 foot, 6 foot, 6 foot. These are gonna be 7 feet. So just is what it is. I guess I'm just not smart enough to divide 25 by 4. So 24 by 4, which is 6.
And
it's what we had.
Found out who the footprint was made by. We got punked by our neighbor Todd.
Oh man, I'm actually stoked though, because I'll always look at that and be like, man, Todd came in clutch and helped us do this. Couldn't do it without him.
He let it go for a while though, like pretty much all day yesterday. We were like ruminating, like trying to figure out who or what that footprint was by.
Thought it's only 4 toes on it. I thought we had an alien infestation. And I'm not talking about illegal aliens. I mean like space aliens. That's what I thought. That's how dumb I am.
We even like reached out to our neighbor whose specialty is in animal tracking, and even he was like, someone's punking your.
Like, that's a fist.
He was
That's a
blaming
fist
Mark. He
footprint.
said Mark's punking you, and I was like, no, because
wasn't
Mark's
me.
pinky was messed up. That same hand.
Which, by the way, I ended up not going to the emergency room for stitches. I used good old super glue. So far, it's holding up. We'll see if I can get through the project with it. I might have to go after this is done, but feels good, looks good. It's not really bleeding anymore.
Hey, if he can bend it, that's a plus.
Yeah, a little bit.
Get this gravel in, and then we can start pouring more concrete.
While I was trying to pop this form in, I slapped it with a hammer because it was so tight and it broke this corner off. Well, this is the one we poured late last night. We're like into the evening, so I think it's just nowhere near cured. It crumbled off, so no big deal.
It's what it is.
I do have to kind of like redo these edges anyway when we pour the next two. That's how I've been doing it. Sorry, I got really runny nose. I'm allergic to concrete.
That's unfortunate. Oh, honey.
We'll get it to look good. It'll be fine.
It's not gonna get in our way today, guys. We're gonna keep pushing through. Okay.
No. My back hurts. And this was the hardest one yet. This was by far the hardest out of all of the 7 slabs we've got in.
I don't know, guys. I don't think we're gonna be able to get this last slab done like we thought we were going to today. I think we're gonna have to take a 5th day and get it done.
Or I can work late in tonight if this sets up in time, but we've figured out a problem. There is actually an issue with the way we're doing this, and that is that my arms aren't long enough to reach the middle of this thing. I can't finish it without getting into this open section over here, which isn't poured yet. So when we do this next one, I'm gonna have to climb onto this freshly poured slab in order to finish it. And I just don't wanna mess it up. I mean, I know there's like tools you can use, like knee boards and stuff like that, but like, I'm not a pro. I don't know how to use this stuff. If I can't reach it, how am I gonna get the edges and the trowel smooth?
Plus, we haven't ran out of bags yet, but
we're like 10 bags short of what we need, because we had 49 bags and now we've got, it looks like 20 bags left right now. That means we used 28 bags on this one, so we're actually 8 bags short for that one. We're gonna buy 10 or so just to make sure we have enough in case it uses more for whatever reason.
Yeah. Well,
we failed, guys.
We didn't fail. We're just doing our best out here, and that's all we can do.
We have to go to Home Depot or somewhere to buy some concrete, so maybe when we get back, if this is set up enough, if I have a second wind, we can try and push through, but it's not looking good right now, guys.
No.
As far as being done by Thanksgiving, so
no.
We'll see.
It's all right.
It's not the end of the world.
Yeah. We just don't get a day off, and that's okay.
We need a day off.
We're tired. Send help. We're gonna hit Home Depot and come back, and hopefully this is set up enough to where we can pour another slab. If not, then we'll see you again tomorrow. After making a Home Depot run, we treated ourselves to the best burrito pizza in town. One of the many perks of living close to the border is being surrounded by delicious food and culture. Most projects on BizBone take longer than we think, and that's okay. Being able to stay present in the moment and enjoy the whole building process is what it's all about. we done?
I don't know. How's it look?
Looks amazing.
Does that mean that we're done?
I think so. This is to my standards, but is it to your standards?
I think it came out better than I would have thought for 2 amateurs and some amateur help. Certainly amateurs, but I'm pleased with it. I think it came out pretty good.
I love it.
Knock out this last little edge perfect here. Done!
Yes!
That was a terrible high five. Should we do it again?
High five! Yes! Oh, I'm so relieved we finished this, and it came out great. We were so stoked. I don't know about him, but I'm in the need of possibly a whole sauna treatment. I need a shower, I need a foot rub, a hand massage and of oils. I am so dried out and just covered in concrete from head to toe.
Much respect to the pros out there that deal with concrete dust every day. This stuff is like toxic. It really just dries your skin out instantly.
Yeah.
I've got it like embedded into my hands and forearms. I can't wash it off. It's cracking apart.
His beard is fully stiff.
It's permanently just this shape now. Can't even comb a brush through it. So
Yeah.
get used to it, guys.
I'm just so stoked. This is amazing. It was a lot of hard work, but well worth it. We're gonna let this cure and give you guys the final reveal in a couple of days.
Final reveal and cost breakdown, I think, will be on this video. So see you guys tomorrow.